Hey everyone, my name's Josh and today I'm going to be giving you a quick tour and talk through Scoutworks. Well, the newer youth management systems, not only for groups but also districts. And on the surface, you may just think, oh, another youth management app. We're already using Online Scout Manager, or OSM for short. Why should we think of Scoutworks? That is a good question, and many people have thought that. But I'm hoping this video will be one to make you think, ooh, maybe Scoutworks would work better for my group. Starting off, this is the main website where you can find out about it, and straight away it captures you in with some moving text saying the Scout Management app that makes sense for parents, groups, districts, leaders, near enough everything. It shows the price and it says that everything is included, so there's no additional costs for add-ons. You've got the example sheet of the dashboard from a computer view. Also got some reasons why leaders would choose Scoutworks. So simple tasks take seconds. It's got a mobile first design because, let's be honest, most leaders are going to be using their phones in the moment to tick off attendance, manage badges, communicate with parents, instead of opening it up on a laptop or a computer. Got true group management, which I will mention this one. So unlike OSM's section silos, manage leaders across single or multiple sections from one central place, centralized group level visibility and administration that actually works. So where OSM was built on a section based design, Scoutworks was group based. So yes, you can still have that one leader that's only got access to one section, but if you had one leader that was helping with multiple sections, it is just easier to add a new leader and select all the sections from one spot rather than going from one section to another, adding the same person. You've got no hidden fees. So with Scoutworks, you get a 6-month free trial, and then it's £150 per year. And there's no per section charges, no add-ons, no surprise costs, which some may think is rather expensive, but if you total up the cost for a 3-section group and you got all the add-ons for OSM, that would bring you up to £270. So that's one reason to think of it. Like others, this was built by Scouters, so every feature is designed by people who actually run Scout groups and understand your challenges. Then they've got our ideas being put onto their roadmap. And anyone can request a feature. I know I have requested a few personally, and they've been implemented better than I thought was possible. So you've got the phone view. So this one, by the number of people in it, I'm assuming is from the group leadership team people, or like the GLV, for instance. So then you've got your different feature bits to take a read from. So members and people, badges and awards, the finance module, hiring, booking, events, platform and admin, governance and compliance, district features and insights. And then if that hasn't captured, it's got your start with a free trial bit. So some of the best things as mentioned is unlimited sections included, all features, no add-ons, in-app go cardless payments, no platform fees on payments, mobile first, works everywhere, new features added regularly, and then you got your flat pricing, everything included, and save on payment. And then as this software is continuously improving and new things are added, it's got what is currently within the beta stuff. So we've got hiring, booking, which is one of my personal favorite ones, because this means that anyone can book, haul, or assets without even needing to be on Scoutworks. So it'll be linked through to a group website, I believe. Then you've got your admin and leader events. So you've got AGMs, leader training, trustee, and committee meetings. So you can mark those down. And there's many other perks from that, which I will diverge in another episode focused on the trustee features. Then you've got trustee governance toolkit, so a strategic risk register, trustee duty calendar, and all sorts. Got feedback surveys, then AI drafting for parent communications. So one thing to mention, all the AI assisted stuff within Scoutworks needs to be approved by a person. So it will make you take a look, say, yeah, that's good, actually, no, I'll change that, and so on and so forth. And then you get down to your FAQs. So you can filter it for specific things. So it is based on all. So you've got district portal and all sorts. But you could even filter it for something like getting started. So where could you find a detailed guide with documents? The website has a comprehensive knowledge base covering everything from getting started to advanced features, and it's always being updated with the new guides and tutorials. Then how long does it take, or why should we switch from our current management system? So if you're spending hours on admin, that should take minutes, duplicating work across sections or fighting your system to do things your way. That's why we've built Scoutworks to be flexible, intuitive, and designed around how groups actually work. Then data and migration. So as most Scout groups by now would have been using OSM for years, they've got it. So yes, you can keep all your data. We've built a dedicated OSM importer specifically for this. Badges, members, and progress all transferred across. we walk you through the process and what's included in your £150. Then if you decide Scoutworks isn't for you, then you can easily download it and import it into the next place, whether that is still OSM afterwards or another one that may pop up. And once again, at the bottom of the page, you've got your start your free trial today. On the top of the page, you've got your standard banner, and you've got your different guides within the knowledge base. And then you've also got it filtered by role. So whether it be trustee, young leader, parent, or district team. Because most of these category ones would be for leaders. Now you know a little bit on Scoutworks. Why not take a little look deeper in? I've already got a demo group up with completely falsified information, so there's no one at risk for GDPR violations because all this data is completely made up thanks to AI. And this is on a computer, so I can show more at once. But on the left side, this is your basic view for a leader. If you're a trustee, you'll have these show up. And if you're a parent, then you'll have these. Sometimes there's people who are a trustee and also a leader, so you'll have the leader stuff and trustee. Or it might be a parent and a trustee, then it would be those. I will mention at the moment the trustee view is part of the beta programs, so I made sure to turn those on, so when I come to do the trustee demo, I've got those open already. But just to take a little look at the different dashboards, this is the main one for leader. You can see your total members for what the sections you've got access to. So this is my main one for a group leadership person. So he's got 4 sections, being Beavers, Cubs, Scouts, and Young Leaders. Then you've got upcoming camps, activities, and badges waiting to be awarded. You've got calendar that will show you anything that you've got going on. Actions required, so you've got 2 birthdays this week. And any keen-eyed would see you've got a cub that's turning 12. As I said before, all the data is made up, and because it's not real, I didn't bother checking through the ages. But in the real world, you wouldn't necessarily have cubs turning 12. Moving down to the trustee dashboard, this is what it looks like. So you've got membership across the 5 sections. So even though I've disabled it in the settings, it does have access to squirrels. Then you've got your finance, the events, risk and safety, and attendance. Obviously, with this being a testing/demo group, I haven't put any finance or any of that stuff in. Then you've got your compliance check. So well, it's self-explanatory. So this will change depending on what stuff you are doing within Scoutworks. So you'll have your risk register, trustee duties, and conflict declarations, because sometimes something may arise that is section specific, and you've got a scout leader who's part of the thing that can't be involved in a decision because it's linked to their section, for instance. That would be a conflict of interest. Then you've got the members by section. So in my demo group, Cubs are the strongest, and we've got 2 young leaders. Then you can view the attendance trends and financial trends. And then the parent dashboard is this. So you'll be able to view your children, any upcoming events, and any recent badges. And then you've got the calendar. So currently it's just the weekly meetings. But something I will mention, because it threw me when I first saw it, is upcoming events isn't camp specific, it's all of them. So it will be weekly program meetings, camps, trips, activity days, whatever your leaders have planned and linked to the section will be an upcoming event. So, and if you were to be switching groups, or you've got access to the district page, it is all here. So see your scout groups and then your district. But that's it from me today. I hope I've managed to convince you to at least read on Scoutworks and maybe even try it out yourself. In the near future, I will be releasing more videos dedicated to each of the different areas. Most likely starting with the parent bit first, mainly to help my own group first, but obviously by doing these videos, it'll help many others. Just to end, I want to say that I am not part of the Scoutworks team and do not get paid for making these videos. I asked whether it'd be a good idea and they said yes, so they fully support my idea. I just don't get any form of endorsement. And things I say may change in the future, but when they do, I'll be sure to upload new videos on it. But that's it from me today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you take a look into Scoutworks. Bye.